It's been five years in the making.
It will be only one winner here.
We're here to find a racing driver.
They're coming from their sofa and suddenly one day they can be a professional racing driver.
In reality, this will be the only chance they'll ever get to make their dreams come true.
GT Academy offers one gamer the chance to become a professional racing driver.
In 2008, I won GT Academy, first GT Academy winner. Before, I was a normal student from Madrid, and obviously my life completely changed.
The prize you get is really big. It's almost impossible when you don't have a good background or sponsors, so it's an amazing opportunity.
What do you do? Well, I work in a bar. I race cars for a living, and it's mega.
Earlier in the year, 756,000 virtual racers from across Europe entered a competition, hoping that their gaming skills would translate to the track. Only the 42 fastest were invited to race camp at the legendary Silverstone circuit, where they will be mentored and judged by the biggest names in motorsport. They will face a week of the toughest physical and mental challenges of their lives. Just one will last the distance and sign a pro contract with a real race team.
Welcome to Silverstone.
It's just unbelievable that we finally got here.
It's so big experience to be here at Silverstone.
This is going to be your home for the next week. I'm Simon Fitcher, your performance director.
Simon has worked with some of the best drivers in F1, including Sergio Perez and David Coulthard. It's his job to put the winner of the Academy through an intensive driver development program to get them up to a professional standard.
You're going to be tested physically and mentally to your limits. And we're looking for one of you to join the GT Academy race team. One of you will win. If you go home, make sure you did everything you possibly could before leaving. To assist you over the next week, we have some of the best driver coaches in the world.
Each territory will be led by two highly skilled and experienced driving pros, and the Nordics team will have two of the very best. Risto Virtanen is a Finnish former racing driver who started in karting, moving up to F3 and Formula Nippon in Japan. He is a test driver as well as a fully qualified instructor, and is the perfect person to see who has the potential needed to make it as a pro.
We are not only looking for the quickest driver, we are looking for the best talent.
Stefan Johansson is an F1 legend. He competed in over 100 Grand Prix against the likes of Ayrton Senna, Keke Rosberg and Alain Prost, finishing on the podium 11 times. He has also won the world's most famous endurance race, the Le Mans 24 Hours.
We're taking a bedroom gamer and turning him into a racing driver. This is really the most incredible opportunity these kids are ever going to get.
Together, the judges will cut down the field of gamers as the week progresses, helped by a team of highly experienced professional drivers.
we would have hit the car in front, in the side, for sure.
Risto and Stefan will compete against the other 6 territory judging teams to try and ensure that it's their gamer who emerges victorious overall. But it will be head judge and British Grand Prix winner Johnny Herbert who will have the final say on which gamer from any of the 7 territories wins racing's most incredible prize.
The gamers are going to find lots of different kind of tasks. We are looking how they are handling with the car. There are psychological tests, fitness tests. We are checking how they are handling in a new situation with a new track. It's a combination of many different areas.
As the week progresses, the challenges will get tougher, and only the most promising gamers will make the cut. And before a car has been driven, first impressions are already starting to form in the minds of the judges.
They're all very, very different in their personality.
Søren and Timo, they are quite open-minded, easygoing persons, easy to talk with them.
Milan is very, very quiet. He's clearly focused. He's got this far. He's obviously know what he wants. Jesper is a little bit the same. He's kind of in the middle there. Doesn't say an awful lot. Johnny is very, very focused. He's here to win, I think.
He's got some experience in local Formula Ford races in Finland, so he should be a little bit quicker than the rest of the field in the beginning. Philip is one of the youngest ones, so it's really interesting to see how he will do, because he doesn't have any experience in a track or even with the cars. I think the Scandinavia group is pretty strong. Scandinavian mafia. We're gonna teach the rest of the world how to drive a car.
The first challenge is fast approaching, but before they get on the circuit, the gamers are taking every opportunity to practice that comes their way.
Guys are getting used to the Silverstone National Circuit. They are driving with 370 sets, so they start to know about the car. The next we'll take the real cars out of the garage. With the Gran Turismo 6, it's so realistic that you can find all the bumps from the track and see what curbs you can use or not.
Simulation over, and it's time to hit the track.
Time to turn virtual to reality.
This will be your first opportunity to drive a real car. This is the Benchmark 1 test. You're going to get one timed lap with an instructor next to you. He'll purely observe what you're doing, but he won't give you any advice.
And the reason why we are here, we are looking for the raw talent. So give your best. Unfortunately, at the end of the day, one of you has to go back home.
Dealing with real changes in momentum will be one of their toughest challenges.
I think the biggest difference is the weight transfer. You don't feel the car moving here.
The transition from virtual to real life will force the gamers to quickly adapt and understand the basic rules of physics. A vital concept they'll need to learn is weight distribution. This all relates to the car's center of gravity, the point through which all the forces act. Whenever the car changes speed or direction, different forces act against it, increasing pressure on control. When braking, forces act on the front of the car. When the driver steers the car, these forces act from side to side. The forces increase in strength with speed, making the car harder to control. The gamers will be timed on a flying lap around Silverstone's national circuit in the Nissan 370Z Nismos. With no advice from the instructor next to them, it's the only chance for Risto and Stefan to see who has the raw talent needed to succeed. It's the very first challenge of the Academy, and mechanical engineer Timo is first up.
There's some pressure because you know somebody's going home. For sure I don't want to be that one.
But once in the car, that pressure seems to evaporate.
Now I can just enjoy this. Oh, now I feel like I'm alive, and this is why we are here.
straight and off we go.
Yanni's previous driving experience is something the judges know all about.
Yanni, we are expecting him to be quite quick, especially in the beginning.
I've been driving in Finnish Formula 4 Championship Series this year, and I got what it takes to be a real racing driver, so I'm here to win this competition.
And he doesn't disappoint.
It's a good lap, well done.
He's clearly super focused, and with a time of 72.59, he's over half a second quicker than anyone else. Milan is the last gamer to set his benchmark time.
So one of us is going home today, but I don't think of that, so I don't have any pressure.
But despite his calm exterior, it doesn't seem that way.
I was a little bit too quick in the corners.
I can't really talk about it, unfortunately.
15-1.
15-1. That was me.
Must have got his knickers in a twist somewhere out there.
I didn't do a perfect lap as I did in the practice, but I hope I can stay in the competition.
Stefan and Risto are concerned about Milan and want more information about his performance from instructor Jack.
He was really fast going into the corners, like to the point where he almost had to stop on the exit curb and then gather the car up and then drive back out the corner, which obviously is totally destroying his exit speed.
Yeah, and that's normal that people are first time on the track that they will do the mistakes. It's normal, but most of the guys, they learn very quickly to fix them.
Meanwhile, at the other end of the scale, it's not Yanni's speed, but his temperament that is concerning instructor Charlie.
Yeah, he's done your quickest time in the session, so I think he's quite competitive. He's here to win. If something's not right, whether he's annoyed with an instructor, a coach, or himself, or he's quite, to the point.
Yanni's time puts him on top, with rookie Philip an impressive second. Timo and Jesper look comfortable in the middle, with Søren 0.3 back in fifth. But Milan's time of 75.1 is the slowest of the group by 1.5 seconds. A massive difference over one lap. The next challenge will be crucial.
One of us is going home, I think, so let's see who it is.
I'm driving like a World Championship final.
It seems like it's one guy going home today. My job is now not to be that guy.
He knew the mistake, but he didn't fix it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you're gonna have to pack your bags.